Yeah, thank you very much, because Samuel touched upon a point which I was going to emphasize, and that is one can talk about natural marginal environments, those areas that have limitations, both biophysical, in terms of socioeconomic, as well as fragility of the environment. But as Samuel has pointed out, even productive, favorable environments can turn into marginal environments, for instance, through irrigation-induced salinity, which will have effects not only on-site, but also off-site. So there are spillover effects from poorly managed areas under irrigation that will spread to other areas further away. What complicates the issue of marginality also is we haven't really got a very good handle in terms of the indicators to use to define marginality. If you take, for instance, a country like Niger in West Africa, Niger, by all accounts, is a very semi-arid country, and in actual fact, about almost 2/3 of the country is considered bordering on the arid area. But in that country, recent studies have shown that Niger is sitting on stores of groundwater that is probably much larger than anything you will find in sub-Saharan Africa. Of course, we do know that groundwater stores in North Africa are very much, but it's really surprising that a country like Niger that has suffered from recurrent food crisis is sitting on this huge freshwater resource that nobody knows about. But by all classification, Niger will be classified as a marginal country. So we need also to have a better understanding of the metrics we will use to define marginality. The other point also is the spillover effect of biophysical constraints on the ability of households to be able to eke out a living from these marginal environments. In some cases, that biophysical constraint is even reinforced by socioeconomic as well as institutional constraints in terms of being limited by land tenure issues, by lack of access to markets, and lack of insertion in valuable value chains that will allow them to cultivate high-value crops that can actually bring them out of that poverty zone. So marginality is, or marginal environments are difficult to define, and we need to look at the totality of various factors, both biophysical, socioeconomic, institutional, and also get a better understanding of available water resources that can actually change the equation in some of these countries.